Increasing in the level of greenhouse gases has led to considerable heatings of Earth, leading to global warming. During the past century, the temperature of Earth has increased by the 0.6 degrees Celsius, most of it during the least their decade. Scientists believe that this rise in temperature in is leading to deleterious changes in the environment and resulting in old climate change, example El Nino effect, thus leading to increased melting of polar ice caps as well as of other valleys like the Himalayas. So caps over many years. This will result in a rise in sea levels that can submerge many coastal area. The total spectrum of changes that global warming can bring about is a subject that is still under active research. How can we control global warming? The measures including cutting down use of fossil fuel, improving efficiency of energy usage, reducing deforestation, planting trees and slowing down the growth of human population. International inactivities are also being taken to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Topic 16.7, ozone depletion in the stratosphere. You have yearly study in the chemistry textbook of class 11th about the bad ozone form in the lower atmosphere troposphere that harms plant and animal. There is good ozone also. This ozone is found in the upper part of the atmosphere called the stratosphere and is act as a shield absorbing ultraviolet radiation for the sun's ultraviolet radiation ray highly injurious to living organisms since DNA and protein of living organism preferentially absorb ultraviolet radiation ray and at high energy break the chemical bond within the molecules. The thickness of ozone is a column of air from the ground to the top of the atmosphere is measured in the term of Dobson unit du, and ozone gas is continuously formed by the action of ultraviolet ray on molecular oxygen and also degraded into molecular oxygen in the stratosphere. And there should be a balance between production and degradation of ozone in the stratospheres. Of late, the balance has been disrupted due to the enhancement of ozone degradation by chlorofluorocarbon CFC. CFC find by use as a refrigerator. CFC discharge in the lower part of atmosphere moves upward and reaches at stratosphere. In stratosphere, ultraviolet radiation UV ray act on them, releasing chlorine atoms. Cl degrade ozone, releasing molecule oxygen within them. Then atoms acting merely as catalyst. Chlorine atoms are not consumed in the reactions, and hence whatever CFC chlorofluorocarbon are added to the stratosphere, they have permanent and continuing effect on ozone levels. Although ozone depletion is occurring widely in the stratosphere, the depletion is particularly marked over the Antarctica region. This has resulted in formation of a large area of thinning ozone layer, commonly called as ozone hole. Ultraviolet radiation of wavelength shorter than ultraviolet B are almost completely absorbed by Earth's atmosphere. Given that the ozone layer is intact, but ultraviolet UVB damage DNA and mutation many occurs. It causes aging of skin, damage to skin cell, and various type of skin cancers. In human eye, cornea absorb ultraviolet B UVB radiation, and a high dose of UVB causes inflammation of cornea called snow blindness, cataract, etc. Such exposures may permanently damage the cornea. Recognizing the deleterious effect of ozone depletion and international trade known as Montreal Protocol, was signed as Montreal, Canada in 1987, effective in 1989 to control the emission of ozone depletion substance. Subsequently, many more efforts have been made and protocol have laid down a definite roadmap separately for the development and developing countries for reducing the emission of chlorofluorocarbons and other ozone depleting chemicals. The topic 16.8 degradation by the improper resources utilization and maintenance. The degradation of natural resources can occur not just by action of population but also by improper resources utilization practiced. Soil erosions and deforestations, the development of the fertile topsoil take a century, but it can be removed very easily due to human activity like over cultivation, unrestricted grazing, deforestation, and poor irrigation practiced, and resulting in arid patches of lands. And when large barren patches extend and meet over times, a desert is created internationally. It has been recognized that deforestation is a major problem nowadays, particularly due to increasing urbanizations and loggings and soil sanitary irrigations without proper draining of water leads to water lodgings in the soil. Besides affecting the crop water lodging and soil salinity are some of the problems that have come in wake of green revolutions. Deforestation is the convergence of forest area to non-forested ones. According to an estimated almost 40% forest have been lost in the tropics compared to only 1% in the temperate regions. The present scenario of deforestation is particularly grim in India. At the beginning of the 20th century, forest covered about 30% of the land of India. By the end of the century, it shrunk to 19.4%, whereas the Nation Forest Policy 1988 of India has recommended 33% forest cover for the plain and 67% of the hills. How does deforestation occurs? A number of human activity contributed to it. One of the major resource regions in the convergence of forest to agricultural land so as to fill the grazing human populations. These are except for timbers, firewood, cattle raising, and for several other purposes. Slash and burn agricultures, common called jam cultivations in the northeastern state of India, has also contributed to deforestation. In slash and burn agricultures, the farmers cut down the tree of the forest and burn the plant remainings. The ashes as in used as a fertilizers, and the land in them used for farming or cattle grazing. After cultivation, the area is left to several years to allow the recovery. The farmers then move to another area and repeat this process in early day when jump cultivation was in prevalence. Enough time gap was given so that the land recovered from the effect of cultivation, and within increasing population and repeated cultivation, this recovery phase in the is done away with, resulting in deforestation. What are the consequences of deforestation? One of the major effects is enhanced carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere. because tree that could hold a lot of carbon in their biomass are lost with deforestation. Deforestation also causes loss of biodiversity due to habitat destructions, disturbs hydrologic cycles, causes soil erosions and may lead to desertifications in extreme cases. Reforestation is the process of restoring a forest that once existed but was removed at some point of time in the past. Reforestation may occur naturally in the deforested area. However, we can speed it up by planting trees with due considerations in biodiversity that yearly exceed in the area. The topic subtopic 16.9.1, the case study of people participation in the conservation of forest. Pupil participation has a long history in India. In 1731, the king of the Jodhpur in Rajasthan asked one of minister to arrange wood for constructing a new palace. The minister and workers went to forest near a village inhabited by the Bishnoi to cut down tree, and the Bishnoi community is known for its peaceful coexisting with nature, and effort to cut down trees by the king was thwarted by Bishnoi. A Bishnoi woman, Amrita Devi showed extraordinary courage by hanging a tree and draining king's means to cut her first before cutting the trees, and the tree mattered much more to her than her own life. And sadly, the king men did not heed to her pleas and cut down the tree along with Amrita Devi. Three her three daughters and hundreds of other Bishnoi followed her and thus lost their life-saving trees. And now, where in history do we find a community of this magnitude where human beings sacrificed their lives for the cases of the environment? The government of India has recently instituted the Amrita Devi Bishnoi Wild Life Protections Award for individual or community from rural area that have so extraordinary courage and dedications in protecting wildlife. You may have heard for the Chipko movement of Garhwal Himalaya Garhwal Himalayas. In 1974, local women showed enormous bravery in protecting trees from the excess of contractors by hanging them. People all over the world have acclaimed the Chipko movements, realized the significance of participation by local community. The government of India in 1980 has introduced the concept of joint forest management (JFM) so as to work closely with the local community for protecting and managing forest. In return for their service to the forest, the community get benefit of various forest product, example fruit, gum, rubber, medicine, etc., and thus the forest can be conserved in the suitable manners. And the summary of in this chapters: major issues relating to environmental population and depletion of valuable natural resources vary in dimension from local, regional to the global level. Air population primarily result from burning of fossil fuel, example coal and petroleum, in industry and is automobiles. They are harmful to human, animal and plant and therefore must to be removed to keep out air clean. Domestic swag, the most common source of population of water bodies, reduced dissolved oxygen but increasing biochemical oxygen demand and reserving water. Domestic swag is rich in nutrients, especially nitrogen and phosphorus, which cause eutrophications and nuisance, creating algal blooms. Industrial wastage water, often rich in toxic chemicals, is basically heavy metals and organic compound. Industrial wastage water harms living organism. Municipal toilet wastage also create problem and must to be disposed of in landfills. Disposal of hazardous waste like defunct ships, radioactive water, and e-wastage require additional effort. Soil population primarily result from the agricultural chemical, example pesticide and phthalates from solid wastage deposit over it. Two major environmental issues of global nature are increasing greenhouse effect, which is warming Earth, and depletion of ozone in the stratosphere's enhanced greenhouse effect is mainly due to increasing emission of carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and CFC, and also due to deforestation. It many drastically changes rainfall patterns, global temperature. Besides deforestation affecting living organisms, ozone is the stratosphere which protects us from human effect of the ultraviolet radiation in depleting fast due to emission of chlorofluorocarbon CFCs, thus increasing the rising of skin cancers, mutation, and the other disorders. So this is chapter in closed.